Get ready to elevate your audio experience. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of portable sound with the top 10 best Bluetooth speakers of 2025. From powerful party speakers to compact and portable options, we'll explore the latest innovations in audio technology to find the perfect speaker for your lifestyle. We'll compare factors like sound quality, battery life, portability, features, and price to help you choose the speaker that delivers the best sound experience for your home, your travels, and everything in between. Let's turn up the volume and discover the perfect soundtrack to your adventures. Number 10. Loi Wear Pro vs Kylian Mbappé. The Wear Pro is the latest speaker from luxury brand Loi. We tested a limited edition version, which is a collaboration between Loi and French football, or soccer, player Kylian Mbappé. This doesn't mean he designed it, but he's the brand ambassador, which works well considering this is our top pick if you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker for sports. Whether you want to blast out the tunes as you warm up, get motivated with a pre-match playlist or chill out with a post-match cool down. What we're saying is this speaker has all the specs and features that make it a powerful and durable choice for listening as you train, including an excellent 24 hours of battery life. Audio performance. The headline feature here is that this speaker gets very loud. We called it impressively loud in our review, ideal for outdoor listening. As with most party speakers, the louder you push it, the more detail you'll lose out on. But despite that, in our review, we said, it remains punchy and fun, especially on dance tracks such as Charli XCX's 360. Some rivals will go deeper on the bass, but it definitely wasn't lacking in the low end and, if you have more than one speaker, you can sync them up for a big boost. Design. Like several speakers in this guide, the Loi Wear Pro has a cylindrical design with ports at either end and easy-to-read touch controls on top. You'll find an USB-C port and AUX cable socket on the rear behind a weatherproof flap. It has a IPX6 water-resistant rating, which means it should survive a light rain shower, but it's not strictly waterproof. It comes in black, blue or neon yellow. We loved the neon shade during testing and because it's so eye-popping, you're unlikely to ever misplace it. At 2.2 kilograms it's not the most portable option in this guide, but it comes with a matching carry strap, which is handy. Value. There's a lot to love here. The Wear Pro is powerful, lasts for ages and works very well. But it's not cheap and at this price it has stiff competition from the likes of Sonos. If you want a tough speaker that's high-end and high-performance, this is it. But if you're on a budget, you can find some of this speaker's best features elsewhere, but maybe not all in one super eye-catching design. Number 9. LG Boom X2T. The LG's Boom X2T isn't LG's only attempt to create a stylish speaker. The larger X03C is still around. The audio quality on offer here is good, especially considering its fairly small stature. As well as delivering some impressive, detail-rich sound, it looks great. It's an unusual design for a Bluetooth speaker, with a sleek, teardrop-like shape and customizable mood lighting built in. Frustratingly, the fabric exterior does attract hair and dust, but otherwise this is a great alternative to other Bluetooth speaker designs that may sound good, but look dull. Audio performance. It can get loud, surprisingly loud. And unless you're playing very aggressive bass, the clarity is excellent at those high volumes, too. We were impressed with the presentation across the lows and the mids. This speaker really does perform well. It's just the high notes that we felt could be improved a tad, but the audio here should impress most people. Design. Where looks are concerned, this is where the LG speaker really shines, both literally and figuratively. It has a teardrop lamp-like design and at the top there's a downward-facing LED light, which can be customized from within the accompanying app. The only design downside is the fabric exterior can attract dust and pet hair. There is a 15-hour battery life here, which can be bested by other portable speakers but still fares well. Especially because we don't imagine this will be the kind of speaker you'll take on an all-day-long adventure. Value. Considering this is a mid-range portable speaker, it's certainly solid value because you'll score style points and you'll get impressive audio. This does all depend on your priorities. If you want a speaker that's more portable, you'll find better options in this guide. For example, the Ultimate Ears Ever Boom also serves up 360° and looks good with a slightly better IP67 rating, but it's considerably more expensive. If you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker that sounds excellent and looks great, this is our top pick. Number 8. Bose SoundLink Max. The 2024 issue Bose SoundLink Max is the biggest, bulliest model in the company's already well-stocked and well-reviewed SoundLink lineup. It's a rugged, IP67, go-anywhere design with the stamina to keep you entertained right around the clock. The carry handle can be swapped out for a shoulder strap, as an additional extra, mind you, and when you're out and about, the Bose SoundLink Max is a truly enjoyable companion. Audio performance, sonically, the SoundLink Max is as big and heavy as the speaker that delivers it, but don't get us wrong, it is by no means a blunt instrument. It's actually quite a gifted and agile listen for something with as much out-and-out punch as this, and can gesture, albeit only slightly, towards a truly stereo presentation, too. Design. The silicone element of the build here is tactile and helps the Bose SoundLink Max absorb the bumps and shocks it's sure to get at the shindig. The quoted 20 hours of battery life is both acceptable and achievable, but do note that to go from flat to full takes 5 hours via the USB-C socket on the rear when it does run out of juice. There are some nice controls on the top of the speaker: power on, off, Bluetooth pairing, play/pause and volume up/down, plus a customizable shortcut button too. Value, okay, so a few cents short of £400/£400/600 is a fair wedge of cash for a Bluetooth speaker without a hint of smart functionality. But the Bose SoundLink Max is specified to perform beautifully in pretty much any realistic environment. Think big, burly and oh so convincing sound, which it can churn it out for hour after hour. As long as you accept the SoundLink Max for what it is, a very talented Bluetooth speaker, nothing more, nothing less, this beast of a Bose speak represents very good value indeed. Number 7. Tribit Stormbox Flow. It's one of the newer products in this list, arriving in August 2023, and Tribit's making quite a name for itself in this particular arena, i.e. Bluetooth belters at around $79/£79. It's not winning any awards for design, but it is IP67 water and dustproof, and it has a loud, likable, bass-heavy sound that'll work for many a summer gathering, at home or on the road. Audio performance. For a little speaker, the Stormbox Flow can boom out tunes at the pool party, or give you some impressive sound per pound audio if you're chilling at home. The bass is arguably the most impressive aspect, although it does get a little cluttered and bloated. You turn things up beyond 75% volume. Pair two of them up in stereo mode, like we did, because they're affordable little speakers, so this is a viable and cost-effective option for a desktop or party, and it's even more compelling, with a much wider soundstage. Just don't be surprised if you lower the volume a little more than usual. Another tip for the best listen: stick to the X-Bass sound mode, for the punchiest, crispest sound through the low end. Design. Tribit's a little hit and miss when it comes to design flourishes, and, truth be told, you won't be bowled over by how the Stormbox Flow looks. There's nothing offensive or ugly about it, but there's nothing particularly classy about it either. Also, the power button takes a bit of getting used to for timing. Other than that, it's a solid home run here. Oh, and did we mention the awesome 30-hour battery? Value. Compared to similarly priced Bluetooth speakers, the battery life here offers immense value for money. In fact, value for money is one of Tribit's main selling points as a brand, and the Stormbox Flow proves it. Yes, the Stormbox Micro 2 at number 2 is a great little thing, but if you want a slightly larger, louder product that'll last out your entire trip without needing a charge, you may have found it. Number 6. JBL Charge 5. There aren't a lot of speakers on the market that are extremely small and portable and have detailed sound alongside helpful features like reverse charging, but JBL has pulled it off with the Charge 5. It's priced a little bit more than JBL's more streamlined Flip 6 at number 3 in this list, but that's down to the added tech, which we think makes it a worthwhile pick if these are the three main things you need out of a Bluetooth speaker. Audio performance. One of the big highlights of the Charge 5 is its balanced sound, which has a striking amount of clarity. The only downside is that it unfortunately starts to distort at high volumes. Because of this, wouldn't advise turning it up past 60% of the volume bar, as this is where we found it started to struggle. For the optimum volume, we found the sweet spot was more between 50 to 60%. Design. The cylinder-shaped speaker looks exactly the same as the Flip 6 except for a waterproof USB-C charging port and flap hiding the USB-A port that can be used to charge up your smartphone. There's no AUX input for a 3.5mm jack, but you do still have access physical buttons for playback, volume, power, pairing and dedicated party sound mode that turns up the volume up to 11, use this sparingly. Value. The only thing about the cost of the Charge 5 is that it puts it squarely in line with the Sonos Roam at number 1 in this list, which we think is by far the better all-rounder based on its added connectivity features like Wi-Fi that unlocks multi-room pairing and access to voice assistants. But frankly, there's no reverse charging, so this will be the biggest point to consider if choosing between the two. Number 5. JBL Xtreme 4. The latest in JBL's Extreme range is a large and rugged portable speaker that may look a little dull, but come on, you want your guests and outfits to be the star, and this speaker delivers when it comes to utility. With an IP67 dustproof and waterproof rating, powerful and high-quality sound, and an excellent battery, it's the ideal do-anything premium outdoors speaker. At $379/£329/499 Australian dollars, it's not cheap, but it is a great option if you can make your budget stretch. Audio performance. Expect a strong and well-rounded performance across the frequencies. We were particularly impressed by its mastery of crisp highs straight out of the box. Vocals sound great even at high volumes. The bass here is also impressive, which is ideal for outdoor use where you'd expect background noise. During our testing we did have to tweak the app's EQ settings to dial up those lower frequencies, but once we did, we were thoroughly impressed with how the Xtreme 4 handled itself. In our review we wrote, the Xtreme 4 was very competent at bridging deep bass to the mid-range and maintaining clarity with more demanding audio profiles. Design. It's not the best-looking speaker, but that's because it's been made with durability and longevity in mind above all else. It's bulky at 4.63 pounds per 2.1 kilograms with rubber strips underneath for a steady foundation, and a detachable strap for carrying it around easily. As you'd expect from an outdoors speaker, it's IP67 certified, which means it's both dustproof and waterproof. Value. This is undoubtedly a superb speaker, but at this price you have to call it a premium pick. It delivers great sound, an impressive 24 hours of battery and a rugged design. But it's expensive, especially compared to other options in this guide. So is it worth the price? Yes. But you have to really want something this big and tough. Number 4. Ultimate Ears Everboom. This is a great speaker that ticks a lot of boxes. Sure, you'll find similar devices that are cheaper. You'll also find ones that pack more of a punch for a party, but that are a little more expensive. But for reliable sound in a durable design, we think the Ultimate Ears Everboom is a smart choice, especially when you're weighing up the sound per pound performance. This sound better than just about anything else at the same price and size. Audio performance. Firstly, the Everboom can get loud. Incredibly loud. Much louder than you'd probably ever need. This is good news for parties, although you will notice some distortion if you hit those high volumes. In our review, we wrote the UE Everboom delivers a very compelling audio performance, proving it can deliver quality not just quantity. We particularly enjoyed the power in this speaker and its 360-degree soundstage. In the app you'll find ways to make the most of the sound with an EQ packed with presets and an outdoor boost mode, which ensures the speaker focuses on frequencies that travel well outside. Design. There's nothing special about the design of the Everboom, but it's practical, durable and comes with a handy carabiner clip. It's a great idea if you want to take it outside or traveling as it has an IP67 rating, meaning it'll handle dust and can float around in water for up to 30 minutes. That's right, it floats. Audio takes a hit when you listen to it in water, but it's good to know it'll survive a dunk in the pool. It's a little larger than rivals in this list, and at 960G it's not the lightest, but its design and clip makes it feel surprisingly portable. Value: the ultimate ears ever. Boom is a jack-of-all-trades speaker that sounds great, works well and has a durable and portable design. It's not cheap, but it feels even more premium than it is, both to look at and listen to. You'll find cheaper speakers with some durable specs, but they don't sound as good. Similarly, speakers with better sonic performance cost a big step up from here. UE has hit a real sweet spot. Number 3. JBL Flip 6. There's not a lot that a portable speaker needs to do outside of delivering good quality audio while on the go, and if that's all you need, then look no further than JBL. The Flip 6 is a no-frills Bluetooth speaker that is easy to use and sounds great. It was released in 2021, so we're expecting a new model to be announced soon, but until then, it remains our top pick at this mid-range price point. Being a JBL speaker, it also offers access to features like being able to pair up to 100 speakers from the brand at once to create an even larger sound system, but there is no reverse charging with this model. Instead, check out at number 7 in the list if that's something you need. Audio performance. Given that the Flip 6 doesn't have a lot of features, its main focus is on delivering clear and accurate audio. Yes, it does one thing, but it does it very well. While we were reviewing the Bluetooth speaker, we described its sound as warm and well-balanced, which was surprising for a speaker of this size. Its small stature does mean that the treble can sound a little harsh at times when played at loud volumes, but there's still a lot of clarity and detail on offer. Design. Unlike a lot of other portable speakers on the market, the Flip 6 doesn't have an obscure shape to it. Rather, it comes in a classic cylinder style that fits in the side pocket of any backpack. There's also a wide range of colors to choose from, so there's plenty of options to make sure it matches your gear. It is also extremely rugged, and can withstand a splash of water, so you don't have to worry too much about it breaking or running out of battery with its 12 hours battery life. Value. The Flip 6 is an ideal speaker for anyone who wants to simply play their music, crank it up loud, sit back and enjoy for a reasonable price, no matter whether you're listening at home or on the go. It's also priced slightly lower than the JBL Charge 5 due to it not having the extra phone charging feature, which places it firmly in the mid-range part of the market. Number 2. JBL Clip 5. If you're looking for a fairly cheap, portable and super small speaker, then the JBL Clip 5 is our top pick. The sonic performance is impressive for the speaker's compact size, and there are also plenty of features that'll make it well worth its relatively affordable price, at least compared to rivals in this list. Audio performance. This speaker can really blast out the tunes for its size. We did notice that it can struggle with treble when you're listening at higher volumes, with a sharp, tinny edge. But the mids and low frequencies performed well. In our review, we wrote, the bass was dramatic and impactful, especially considering how compact it is. Overall, it's seriously impressive, and a clear step up over the very slightly cheaper JBL Go 4. There's a feature called Playtime Boost in the app, which boosts the volume without draining the battery, as well as a party together mode, resulting in a surround sound effect if you have another JBL speaker nearby. You'll also find 4 EQ presets, JBL Signature, Chill, Energetic, and Vocal, and a customizable EQ profile. Design. The JBL Clip 5 is light and compact, weighing in at 285 g. It comes with a carabiner attached, making it handy for listening in all kinds of scenarios. An IP67 rating means it's waterproof and rugged enough for outdoor parties or holidays. Its appearance feels a little dated, however, and it struggles to stand on its base. That's why the carabiner is so necessary. The battery on board lasts up to 12 hours. Not the best in the list, but perfect for a full day of listening. Check out the Tribit X Sound Plus 2 if you want something with longer battery life for the same kind of cost, though it's bulkier. Value: the JBL Clip 5 is great value for money. It's compact, portable and IP67 rated with a fun and punchy sound, all for under $80. The JBL Go 4 is a solid, cheaper option from the same brand, but it doesn't sound as good, and it's not as portable. Number 1. Sonos Roam 2. The original Sonos Roam has been our favorite Bluetooth speaker since it was released in 2021. Although there are now plenty more portable speakers on the market, the Sonos Roam 2 not only improves in some key areas, but continues to be one of the top choices. It delivers a balanced, rich and clear sound from a compact design with a long list of connectivity features, including Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, which means it can work as both a portable speaker and as part of your wider multi-room Sonos system. It also has Google Assistant and Alexa on board, when you're on Wi-Fi, to make it double as a smart speaker too. Audio performance: in our review, we wrote that the Sonos Roam 2 delivers excellent sound that punches far above the sheer size. We found that it presents audio well across the frequency range, which makes it a good choice for listening to a broad range of genres and artists. It's not the heaviest on bass, so if you want a big booming speaker, look elsewhere, but you can still hear that element of your favorite tracks well. Even when you pump it up to high volumes, expect rich and clear sounds. Design: its slick and minimal design means the Sonos Roam 2 won't look out of place in your home, especially because it comes in a couple of nice-looking shades. It also has a rugged, waterproof and dustproof build with an IP67 rating that makes it ideal for listening to music outdoors. The battery life isn't huge at 10 hours, and it's not an improvement on the original Roam, which is disappointing. However, it is enough for a day out, but if battery is a priority for you, then check out the JBL Charge at number 6 in the list, which boasts an impressive 20 hours of battery. Or the Tribit Stormbox Flow at number 7 in the list with a huge 30 hours of power. Value: the Sonos Roam 2 gives you a lot of features, a top design and great sound, so you do get solid value for money. Having said that, this speaker is expensive compared to rivals, and Sonos hasn't revealed a cheaper Roam 2 SL model yet. The JBL Flip 6 or JBL Charge 5 will give you better audio power per buck, but the Roam 2 is such a good all-rounder that we think it's worth its price. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which Bluetooth speaker you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.